I'm Vernon, and my wife Lorraine passed away 4 months ago after we'd been married for 60 years. I need to tell you something before you scroll past this or click away. What I'm about to share, I wish someone had told me on our wedding day back in 1964. These aren't small regrets. These are the mistakes that cost us years, moments, experiences we can't get back. And if you're married or you love someone, you need to hear this. People look at 60 years and think you did everything right. We didn't. We wasted precious time on things that didn't matter while neglecting the things that did. And now that she's gone, I see it all clearly. The mistakes, they cut deeper because I can't fix them anymore. But maybe, if I tell you what we learned, you won't waste the time we did. Lorraine died on a Tuesday morning in August. Massive stroke in her sleep, never woke up. At her funeral, looking at 60 years of photos, I kept thinking about the quiet mistakes, the ones that steal years without you noticing. So here it is. 5 mistakes that I don't want you to make. Mistake number 1, choosing work over time together. For the first, probably 20 years, I was obsessed with building my career. I worked as a contractor, started my own company in 1971. I'd work 12, 14-hour days, weekends, I missed dinners, school events, anniversaries because I had a deadline. Lorraine would say, "We miss you," or the kids asked where Daddy was. But I'd justify it. I'm building our future. Looking back, that was garbage. Our youngest daughter, Angela, needed help with a school project. She had to interview someone about their job and asked her friend's dad instead of me. Lorraine just looked at me and said, "Vernon, when are you ever home?" It wasn't until heart surgery that things shifted. Laying in that hospital bed, Lorraine had been there for 11 hours straight. I realized all those jobs, all that money, none of it mattered. What mattered was that she was there. After I recovered, I cut back. We started taking trips, just little weekend getaways. We had plenty of money. We'd always had enough. Those last 10 years were our best years, but I can't help but think about the 30 years before. The time we lost. Don't sacrifice the relationship for a bank account. Later becomes never. Mistake number 2, being too proud to apologize quickly. When Lorraine and I would fight, I'd dig my heels in. Even when I was wrong, I wouldn't apologize. I'd say, "I'm sorry you feel that way," which isn't an apology at all. One fight about my mother. My mother came over and criticized Lorraine's housekeeping. Lorraine had worked all week, taken care of 3 kids, cooked dinner, and my mother criticized her. After she left, Lorraine let me have it. "You never defend me." She was right, but I got defensive. That's just how she is, and you're being too sensitive. That fight lasted 3 days. 3 days of sleeping in separate rooms, of horrible tension. All because I was too proud to say, "I'm sorry." Dozens of times I let arguments drag on for days, sometimes weeks. It took until we were older for me to get this right. One disagreement, I could feel that pride rising, but I looked at Lorraine and saw how tired she was. Not just physically, but tired of this pattern. I just said, "I'm sorry. You're right. I was wrong." The relief on her face broke my heart. Every hour being too proud to say sorry is an hour you're stealing from your own happiness. Mistake number 3, avoiding the hard conversations. Lorraine and I could talk for hours about surface things, dinner plans, the weekend, but the deep stuff, the stuff that actually mattered, we avoided. We didn't talk about our fears, intimacy when it became an issue. We just pushed it all down. When Lorraine went through menopause, it affected our relationship, our bedroom life, but we never talked about it. I was too uncomfortable. So I said nothing, and the distance grew. When our son Bradley got into drugs, ended up in rehab, that was terrifying. We dealt with logistics, got him into treatment, but we never talked about how scared we were. never cried together. We just powered through independently, and it was one of the loneliest times of my life. The conversation that broke this pattern was about death. Lorraine beat breast cancer, but after treatment she said, "Vernon, I need to talk about what happens when I die." My instinct was to shut it down, but something in her expression stopped me. "Okay, let's talk about it." We talked for 3 hours about what she wanted, her fears, her regrets. Then she asked me the same. After that, we started having more of those conversations about our marriage, our mistakes, what we wished we'd done differently. And here's what kills me. Those conversations brought us closer than we'd ever been. What if we'd started at 30 instead of decades later? Don't avoid the hard conversations. Discomfort for an hour is better than distance for a decade. Mistake number 4, taking our health and time for granted. When you're young, you think you have forever. There's always time later. Later to travel, later to get in shape. And then you blink and later turns out to be never. Lorraine and I were going to do so many things. Trip to Ireland, learn to dance, drive across the country. But there was always a reason to wait. More money. Work was busy. We'd do it when we retired. Then I had heart surgery. Then Lorraine had cancer. Then her knees went bad. All those things, they just slipped away. We never made it to Ireland. Never learned to dance. One small road trip and that was it. And our health, we abused it. I smoked for 30 years. We ate terribly. Didn't exercise. We paid for it. My heart problems, Lorraine's diabetes, her cancer, all preventable. There's a photograph of Lorraine at 40 on a beach. She wanted to go swimming and I said I was too tired. Now she's gone and I'd give anything for one more chance to swim with her. Take the trips now. Do the things now. Take care of your health now. Don't wait for retirement. Don't wait until the kids are grown. Do it now while you both still can. Mistake number 5, caring too much about what other people thought. Lorraine and I lived according to what we were supposed to do. Bought a house we couldn't afford. Threw parties that stressed us out. Went to church every Sunday even though we got nothing from it because that's what respectable people did. We spent so much energy on some imaginary standard, and most people weren't even paying attention. Our daughter Carol is gay. She came out in 1995. We loved her, accepted her, but asked her not to tell certain people. Keep it quiet around my parents, church friends. We were protecting ourselves, worried about what people would think. Carol went along with it because she loved us, but it hurt her. She pulled away, stopped sharing her life. We met her partner, Diane, but didn't really know Diane because we were worried about what it would look like. When Lorraine got cancer, things changed. Carol came home, Diane came with her. Diane was wonderful. We were forced to confront what we'd done. We'd let other people's opinions matter more than our daughter's happiness. Lorraine apologized, crying. "I'm so sorry I asked you to hide." I joined in. Carol forgave us, but we'd lost years with her. Years where she couldn't be herself around us. Your life is yours. It's not a performance. The choices you make, how you love your partner, none of that should be dictated by what neighbors or church people think. Build a life that makes you happy, not one that looks good to people who don't matter. I'm sitting here surrounded by 60 years of stuff. You know what matters? The photos, the memories, the trips, the conversations, the times we laughed until we cried. Everything else, all the things we stressed about, none of it matters. If I could go back to 1964, I'd tell myself 5 things. Put your wife before your work. Apologize immediately. Have the hard conversations early. Don't postpone joy or health. Stop living for other people's approval. We had 60 years, and I'm grateful, but we could have had a better 60 years if we'd known what I know now. She deserved better than the husband I was for the first 40 years. I wish I could tell her, I'm sorry it took me so long. but she's gone, and all I have left is the chance to tell you. If this meant something, subscribe, leave a comment. I won't be here forever, but while I'm here, I want to pass on what we learned. Don't wait like I did. Don't waste the years. Learn from our mistakes and build something better.